The latest. Thank you for all love and support. I appreciate you all. Our all in all, the Savior, the Protector, the Unifier, the Messiah, the King of Kings, the most loved. General Assimi Goïta is doing amazing work in Mali. We know these terrorists are doing everything possible to destabilize Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso, and they are not backing down because their sponsors are making sure they weaponize them. Mali has intensified the fight against this terror. According to report, they have been able to destroy some of their things and neutralize some of their attacks. They've also been able to seize some of their equipment and destroy them. The report said that these people are sponsored both internally and externally, and they are making sure that what we are fighting for, we don't get it. The freedom that we are fighting for, we don't get it. And because these people, the internal ones, are benefiting from these, they don't see the reason to which we should have peace. The external ones do not want the narrative to be like Africans are rising and Africans have been able to defeat them. So if Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso will be the gateway for the African to have freedom, they have to fight them. So they are not backing down. They are making sure day in, day out, they succeed with their plans and their plots every blessed day. And our all in alls are also doing everything possible to set us free from the hands of these people. Because when they succeed, all Africa will succeed. And we know that these bad belly ones, because they are sponsored and they are making something out of it, they are the ones that are contributing to the terrorist activities that we are seeing. And when they finish, they will now go and sit down and be calling people, claiming they are not aware of what is happening.
Now I invite you to follow the latest developments regarding the security situation across the entire national territory. A statement from the General Staff of the Armed Forces, read by Abdoulaye Sako.
In recent weeks, there has been a surge in cowardly and barbaric attacks carried out against town civilian populations as well as military positions in Mali and the AIS Confederation. These acts are committed by a coalition of terrorist armed groups of all affiliations, benefiting from both internal and external support, particularly in operational, logistical, financial, and informational areas. The General Staff of the Armed Forces informs the public that the unified force of the AIS is doing everything possible to stifle this resurgence of a beast that already defeated is now being revived and kept alive by forces that have now been identified. In the face of obscurantist ambitions, the farmers are conducting a counter-offensive across the entire national territory with the absolute priority of securing the population and avoiding any confusion or collateral damage. A series of offensive operations is underway targeting terrorist objectives. Thus, on June 4, 2025, terrorist hideouts and logistical bases were destroyed in the Menaka region. Cells consisting of several dozen terrorists located in the Bukesi area in the Douanza region were neutralized in support of farmer units engaged on the ground. Terrorist hideouts located in the Susan forest in the Kulikoro region were destroyed as part of preventive actions. A logistics echelon composed of troop transport vehicles was destroyed at Bienshiche, 50 kilometers west of Kidal, along with its cargo and several terrorist leaders. A group of about 10 terrorists and a significant logistics base, including 3 pickup trucks, were destroyed north of Bienshiche. A column of terrorists that attacked the farmer camp in Tessite was repelled, pursued, and violently struck during their attempt to retaliate. All units of the AIS Unified Force remain on alert to defend territorial integrity and protect the population. The search for and destruction of terrorists continues. Their accomplices, who are also being closely monitored, will be apprehended and rendered incapable of causing harm. The General Staff of the Armed Forces thanks the population for their support and active assistance, and he assures them that all information provided is being judiciously used. United, we will prevail.
Voilà ce dont les forces armées maliennes ont besoin aujourd'hui. dans la lutte implacable qu'elle mène contre les terroristes. Des forces obscurantistes qui multiplient les attaques ces derniers jours dans plusieurs localités. Des attaques qui sont régulièrement repoussées par les braves Famas. Face à cette guerre imposée et injuste, le peuple malien doit se dresser pour défendre son indépendance et sa souveraineté. Car l'objectif de l'ennemi est de remettre en cause les fondements même de la nation malienne à travers ces attaques barbares et lâches contre les paisibles citoyens et leurs biens. L'armée malienne est sur tous les fronts aujourd'hui. L'heure est grave et exige une mobilisation accrue de tous les citoyens aux côtés des autorités administratives et des forces armées et de sécurité. Des mesures de sécurité édictées, comme les couvre-feux, les fouilles systématiques aux postes de contrôle, l'interdiction de circulation de certains engins, j'en passe, doivent être soutenues et accompagnées pour notre sécurité collective. Plus que jamais, les forces armées maliennes ont besoin du soutien total de la population pour dénoncer tout comportement suspect. Il faut un sursaut patriotique, une marque de loyauté et de détermination en faveur des forces armées, une démonstration de l'attachement des Maliens de la diaspora et de l'intérieur à leur patrie. Ce soutien indispensable contribuera sans nul doute à renforcer le moral des troupes et à encourager un esprit de solidarité nationale. Car c'est précisément pendant ces moments graves et difficiles que la mère patrie, toute chapelle confondue, loin de la discorde, de la division, doit témoigner de plus d'amour, d'affection et de soutien moral à ses enfants engagés. C'est à ce prix, seul à ce prix, que le Mali gagnera cette guerre contre les forces du mal et leurs partenaires.
The African leader always think about himself, what I am making out of the situation. So they rise to look for power for their own benefit, to enrich themselves and not to fight for us. And that is the reason to which any country in Africa that will rise up to fight for freedom, they are the ones that will give Yellow Papa the chance, help them team up with them to destabilize that country so that they get somebody like them who is corrupt to lead. Till date, Africans, we are still here. And the people that allow themselves to be used is something that I don't understand. These are the people that are hungry. They are the people that their lives, their future, their generations are put in danger. But because of the peanut they give to them, they will allow themselves to go and be fighting against their own progress. These people are fighting for their lives, but the African leader who claims he's leading the people to give them a better life is the one that will team up with these people to come into the continent to rob us so that they will continue to live a better life while we suffer with all that we have. These people provide them with everything that they need, all the equipment, the food, the shelter, and everything that these terrorists need are given to them to fight our own future, our own progress, our own lives. Who do you think will come here to change Africa for you if you will always be a sacrificial lamb against that success? Must we in this 21st century allow ourselves to be doing the dirty games of these people? As for the leaders that we claim we vote for and we like and we think they are there for our interest because they always come and stand before the cameras and speak beautiful to us, they have nothing good for us. They are all part of the problem we are facing. They can never change anything because they are kept there by Yellow Papa. So they must do things that will please their masters and not us. So it is high time we wake up into believing that democracy and these democratic elected have anything good for us. If Africa will change and the life we are looking for, we will get it, then we have to rise up and fight these people. There is nobody that can set us free if we don't fight for that freedom we are looking for. United we stand, divided we fall, and united we keep standing forever and ever. The greatest enemy of the African is mental slavery. So let's decolonize ourselves from mental slavery. So let's keep sharing to educate our brothers and sisters. Together we make Africa great for ourselves and the next generations that are going to come. So that's the latest around the world, in Africa, West Africa, and in Mali.